Hi everyone, my name is Marsha Y. I'm about to give you a quick Hatha class. Hello, welcome. Please, if you have any blocks, please get your blocks and we'll start, okay? So if you have a block, you can sit on the block, crossing your shin bones, then place your feet directly below your knees in Swastikasana. We'll start with a little centering, and then we'll go into the practice. Okay, so close your eyes, widen your seat on the block or the floor, relaxing your feet, relaxing your knees, soften your belly. Now feeling your pelvis, your seat to the floor or the block, use that action to lengthen your spine, lifting your chest, draw your shoulders back and down. Relaxing your eyebrow, relaxing your jaw, finding your breath through your nose. So inhale and exhale through the nose. Nice long, deep inhales and exhales. And as you start to find your breath, I want you to think about inhaling through your nose and feeling the sensation of your breath going through the nose on your inhale, and counting for about 5 counts for that inhale, then holding your breath at the top. On your exhale, really focus on your seat, where you're sitting, your sit bones to the block or on the floor, and exhale for 10 counts, okay? Bringing your hands together, placing your thumbs at the center of your sternum. Let's begin today's practice with 1 Om together. Take a deep inhale. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bow your head to your heart. We give thanks to this practice. This time we get to share through all these struggles that we face right now, and being thankful that we can actually come together all around the world for this practice. And thankful for all the teachers who have paved the way before us. Namaste. Okay, we'll start in downward facing dog. So you can remove your block, come to downward facing dog, place your hands, shoulder width distance apart, spread your fingers. If you want, you could bend your knees just to start. Once you've done that, squeeze both legs straight. Slightly turning your toes in so your heels are slightly wider. Push down into your hands, squeeze your arms straight, and then think about lifting your hips up to the ceiling. Now, as you do that action, draw your inner heel towards the outer heel and feel the widening in your hips. Draw your chest towards your shins. Squeeze your knees straight. Good. Slowly walk forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Keep your feet hip width distance apart and grab your elbows. Now again, draw your inner heel towards your outer heel and squeeze your knees straight. As you squeeze your knees straight, bring the weight forward into your toes. Good, release and grab the other elbow now. Draw your elbows towards the floor, squeezing the knees. Kneecaps go up. Good, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Bring your knees to the floor. Okay, sitting on your heels in Vajrasana. So knees and heels are together. Interlace your fingers, palms forward and up. Push your arms to the ceiling, draw your belly in, making your side body long. When you push your palms up to the ceiling, they should be going straight up, not forward and not backwards. So you want to draw the belly in and then lengthen your side body as you push the palms up towards the ceiling, touching all your fingers. Then turn to your right. So we're turning from the back of the left rib and really rolling the belly towards the right. Keeping your arms by your ears and squeezing your arms straight. Back to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn to the other side. So now we're twisting from the back of your right rib. Keeping your arms by your ears. Squeeze the arms straight. Draw the belly in. And back to center. Release the arms. Now interlace the other fingers. Palms forward and up. Again, touch all your fingers. Push the palms up. Lengthen your spine and twist to the right side. Twisting from the back of your left rib. Squeeze the arms straight. Good, back to center. Lengthen and turn to your left. Squeeze your arms by your ears. Draw your belly in. Back to center and release. Okay. Bring your knees together, feet apart, roll your calf muscles away from you, and you can sit in Virasana. So your heels are next to your hips. If you need to sit on a block, sit on a block. Inhale, reach your arms up. And turn to your right side. Left hand outside your right thigh, and then right fingertips to the floor. Or if you're sitting on a block, you want to have another block so your fingertips can go onto it. Keeping your spine nice and straight, not leaning back. Lengthen and twist. Good. Inhale back to center. Twist to the left side. Right hand outside of the left thigh. Left fingertips behind you. Lengthen. Inhale back to center. First side again. This time if you want, you can actually turn your palm out and catch your left foot. Okay? If you can't do that, that's fine. You can still keep your fingertips to the back. You don't have to grab your foot. Squeeze your arms straight and twist. Good, inhale up and twist to the other side. Same thing. Lengthen and twist. Good, back to center. Arms up. Turn your right palm out and then reach the right arm behind you as high as you can. Inhale, lengthen left arm and then interlace the fingers. Now if you need a small towel or a strap to grab, you can go ahead and use that. Relax your shoulders, keeping the elbow up and pointing up to the ceiling. Good, release. Inhale, reach your arms up. Switch sides. Left palm. Reach the right arm up and interlace the fingers. Now remember, your neck should be pretty free, so you don't want that right elbow to get in the way. Point the right elbow up towards the ceiling. Draw your belly in. Make your side body nice and long. Downward facing dog. So the faster you squeeze those knees, the faster the release is. Okay? Downward facing dog. Squeezing your arms and your legs. Come forward, plank pose. Drawing your belly in and keeping your hips and your shoulders at one height. Stay high on your toes. We're going to hold this for a minute, okay? So don't give up. Squeezing your thighs when you get tired and really staying high up on those toes. Draw your belly in Don't let your hips drop really low. You want the hips and the shoulders at one height. Spread your fingers and then bring the crown of your head forward. As you get tired, really squeeze the thighs and then draw the belly in. We're almost there. We have 15 seconds. Don't give up now. If you feel your wrists are feeling any pressure, spread your fingers and really focus on using your fingers to grab the floor. 5 seconds. Good, downward facing dog. Come forward, plank pose. This time you're gonna come down onto your forearms. Okay, we're gonna hold plank here. Same idea, squeeze your thighs when you start to feel tired. And draw the crown of your head forward. Draw the belly in. Don't let the hips drop. Keep the hips and the shoulders at one height. When you feel yourself getting tired, see if you can focus on the forearms, pressing down into the floor, and then squeezing your thighs. More than halfway there. Draw your belly in. Don't give up now. I hope you haven't had dinner because it's going to be hard to practice after eating. 10 seconds. Good. Downward facing dog. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Okay, shorten your stance, so it's a short down dog. Look forward, hug your elbows in. So you're gonna hug your elbows in until the eyes of the elbows are pointing forward. Then drop your forearms down in one move, both at the same time. Come up high onto your toes. This is dolphin pose. Okay, look forward at your hands. And in one move, you're gonna straighten both elbows at the same time. Downward facing dog. So you got that? Make your dog stance a little bit shorter. Hug the elbows in, eyes of the elbows facing forward. Hug the elbows in and drop both forearms at the same time. Yes. Come up high onto your toes. So instead of letting the chest go like this, you want to bring the chest forward like we do in down dog. Okay, look forward, both arms straight at the same time. Down dog. We're going to do that same exercise one more time. So you make your down dog a little bit shorter. Hug the elbows in until the eye of the elbow is pointing forward. Both forearms drop at the same time. Good. Come up high onto your toes. Maybe walk forward if you need to, but keep your chest forward. So you'll feel a stretch in your shoulders. Okay, look forward. Both arms straight at the same time. Go. Downward facing dog. Okay, come to your knees. So, if you have blocks, I prefer you to use the block just like this. So you have the block and your hands will go on the block like this, okay? The block will go on the floor. So we're gonna go into that same plank position, but on our forearms. Keeping the elbows shoulder width distance, okay? Don't let the elbows go out this way, keeping them hugging in, okay? So we go into a plank pose, drawing the belly in. Squeeze the thighs. Don't let the hips go too low. And then you slowly walk into dolphin pose. Go as close as you can, lifting your hips up, bringing your chest forward towards your shins. Now again, walk back into a plank position. Draw your belly in.
Walk again. Dolphin pose. Come up as close as you can, as high as you can onto your toes, and draw your chest forward. And walk back and pose. We have one more set, okay? Dolphin. Walk forward. Go up high on your toes. And go all the way back. Plank pose. Sorry, we need to end with dolphin pose. So we're gonna walk back. Walk back, walk back. Go up high on your toes, bring your chest forward, and come down. How was that? Is that okay? I hope so. You should feel nice and warm by now. Okay, come up. We're gonna stand up at the tops of your mat. Inhale, reach your arm. Actually, if you do have a block, grab the block. If not, then that's fine. Keep your feet together, parallel. Reach your arms up. Turn your right palm out. Gomukhasana arms. So the arms interlace. Okay? If you need that small towel, go for that. Draw your, roll your thigh muscles back. So you're sucking the block back. And then bring the tailbone forward into the body. So both the tops of the inner thighs and the backs of the inner thighs are squeezing the block at the same time. Now you can stay here or you can fold forward. Good, inhale, come back up. Exhale, release. Inhale again, we switch sides, left palm out. Gomukhasana arms. Okay, again, roll the thighs back, tailbone forward into the body. Lengthen your spine, draw the belly in, and if you want to fold over, you can fold over. Elbow away from your head. Good, making your legs strong. Inhale, come back up. Release the arms. Inhale, reach your arms up. Now we're going to try reverse prayer. So your palms go together and you reverse it. Okay, some of you might be here, that's fine. If you can walk up more, you kind of have to wiggle your fingers as high as you can. Completely press the palms together and draw the elbows back. Okay, again, roll the thigh muscles back and then tailbone forward into the body. Some of you can stay here or you can fold over. Pressing the palms, the whole palm together and opening the elbows away from you. So going back rather than forward. Okay? Good, inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the arms. And then remove the block. Come to the tops of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands, downward facing dog. Right leg forward, left knee down. Point your back toe. Inhale, reach your arms up. Hook your thumbs. Draw your left hip forward and bend your right knee deeply. Squeeze your arms straight. So you want to think about really like sending your left leg to the back mirror, to the back. And then bending your right knee deeply. Bringing those hips forward. Good, hands to the floor, plank pose. Chaturanga, hug the elbows in. Then we're gonna go upward facing dog. Thighs are off the floor. Point your toes, Dai Bei Yu Hei. Make your feet strong, so the tops of your toes are pushing to the floor. The knees are straight, and then you lift the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Downward facing dog. Left leg forward, right knee down. Point your back toe, inhale, reach your arms up. Hook the other thumb in front. Draw that right hip forward and bend your left knee deeply. Again, send your right leg back and then bend the left knee. Draw those hips forward. Squeeze your arms straight. Hands to the floor. Plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, hold. I'm gonna make you come up. Plank pose, and then chaturanga again. Upward facing dog. Thighs off the floor. Squeeze those knees straight. Lift your chest. Downward facing dog. Good. Jump forward. Inhale, halfward lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Let's do Surya Namaskar A. Inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfward lift. Place your hands. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Hold. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Look between your hands and jump. Inhale, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfward lift. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Don't touch your thighs. Don't touch your chest. Plank pose. Oh, I saw you cheaters. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Look between your hands and jump. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfward lift. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Hold. Daibayuhe. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Don't touch your thighs. And down dog. Take a few breaths here, stretching your arms, stretching your legs. Jump forward. Inhale, halfward lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, Tadasana. Palms facing forward, lifting your chest. Great. Okay, so if you need blocks for standing poses, grab your blocks so that they're in a good position near your feet, accessible, okay? Hands to your heart, stand in the center of your mat, open your elbows, jump wide. Turn your back foot in, left foot in, right foot out. Virabhadrasana 2. So in Virabhadrasana 2, turn your back foot, the left foot in slightly, squeeze the back knee, and then bend your right knee deeply. Now look at your right knee. Is your right knee pointing forward, or is it going inwards? If it goes inwards, that's bad for your knees. We want to open the hips. Point the knee forward. Bend deeper. Is your thigh parallel to the mat? Then check your body. Are you leaning forward, or is your body straight? Keep your body vertical and sit deeper. Don't give up yet. Squeeze your leg, turn your right foot in, left foot out. Virabhadrasana 2, left side. Again, you check all the things that I just said. Turn your right foot in slightly, squeeze that right knee, and then bend your left knee deeply. Check the knee, make sure it's pointing straight forward. This time, a lot of you guys stick your butt out. I want you to draw the tailbone forward into the body, and then you sit deeper. This action will help you hold it longer, and it'll work your leg muscles the way we want them to. We want to pull the muscles up into the body. Again, your body should not be going forward. Draw your trunk back until it's vertical. Sit deeper. Good. Keep your arms up. Turn your left foot in, right foot out. Same thing. Virabhadrasana 2. Squeeze your thighs. So we draw that tailbone forward into the body, and then you think about all the muscles of your legs going up the legs, and you squeeze. Sit deeper. Good. Inhale. Right leg turns in, left foot out, and other side. I know your arms are burning, but keep them up. Keep your arms up. Bend your left knee. Draw your belly in. Tailbone forward into the body and sit deeper. Good. Left leg straight. Turn your left foot in. Hands to your heart, open your elbows, jump. Hands to your heart, open your elbows, and jump. Okay, left foot in, right foot out. This time, if you need the blocks for Trikonasana, you can grab the blocks and place it outside of your right foot. So we turn the left foot in slightly, reach forward, place your hand on the block outside of your right foot. Or if you can touch the floor, that's fine. What you want to work on is lengthening the left side. So it's the side that's closer to the leg, lengthening this side. And then bringing that right shoulder forward and up. Tailbone goes again forward into the body. As you turn your chest, your shoulders should be on top of each other. Arms are in one line. So I see this a lot in class. We want the arms in one line. Making the back outer edge of the back foot heavier and the inner edge of the front foot heavier. Good, squeeze your knees. Inhale, come up. Turn your right foot in, left foot out. Same thing, Trikonasana. Lengthen your left side, lengthen the left side, then draw the left shoulder forward as you turn your chest. Make the back of the outer edge of the foot, the back outer edge of your right foot heavier, and the inner edge of your left foot, the front foot heavier. Look up, squeeze your legs. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms up, turn your left foot in, right foot out. That's right, one more round, Trikonasana. Notice the second time around that you feel a little bit more open in your body. If you want to go lower, if you use the block the first round, you want to change and not use the block the second round, that's fine. So press the inner edge of your right foot and the outer edge of your left foot, then draw the left shoulder forward and up and turn your chest. Lengthen your right side. Good. Inhale, come up. Right foot in, left foot out. Trikonasana. So we squeeze the legs straight, lengthen the left side, and then turn your chest, draw that left shoulder forward and up. Tailbone goes forward into the body. Look up. Squeeze your legs. Don't let the front leg bend. Squeeze that front leg. Inhale, come up. And hands to your heart. Open your elbows, jump. Tadasana. Come to the tops of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, half a lift. Place your hands downward facing dog. Good. Bring your knees to the floor. Lie down. Okay. Lie all the way down. Take a moment to relax. Okay, a moment is up. So feet together. Reach your arms over your head. I don't really have much room because I'm too long. But arms over your head. Touch the tops of your fingers to the floor. Hook your thumbs. Reach your legs up. Both legs up. Okay. So from here, squeeze the arms, press the fingers down to the floor. And you'll notice that naturally we have this curve in the back, so you can see your hand can go kind of through. Draw your belly down to the floor, and then see if you can touch the lower back to the floor. So if there's a hand there, nobody can go through. Make your belly strong, drawing the belly in. From there, bring your legs down 30 degrees. Now bring them down 30 more degrees. Keeping the lower back to the floor. 1 inch off the floor. And back up. 30 degrees. 60. 1 inch off the floor. Always touching the lower back. Back up. And 30. 60. Don't lose the lower back touching the floor. 1 inch. And back up. 30, 60, 1 inch, back up, 1 inch, hold, Let's do 20 times on your own. Go as fast as you can. Can you go a little bit faster? Don't let the feet touch the floor. And lower back is still stuck to the floor. When you're done, you can come and grab both knees to your chest. Did you guys really do 20? I'm not sure, I can't see you. Okay, come into a downward facing dog. Stretching your body. And then walk your feet forward, feet together. Bend your knees, open your knees wide. We're coming into Malasana, squatting down, reach forward. Okay, first round of Bakasana, crow pose. So we're gonna walk the elbows deeper. Placing your hands in front of you, make sure you place it so that you can bend your elbows. It's not this close. You need to have it further forward, okay? From there, bring the knees up high onto your arms. Hug the elbows in. Look forward, mo long deha, and then bring your hips over the wrists. See if you can bring your feet higher. Hold. If you have a steady Bakasana, you can shoot back, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and everyone meet in downward facing dog. Good. Bring your feet together, Malasana again. Reach your arms forward. Now, you have an option to reach your arms behind your ankles and then grab your fingers or your wrists. Then round your upper back. See if you can touch your forehead closer to the floor. Good, slowly inhale, come up. We have a second round of Bakasana. So go ahead at your own pace. Bringing the legs up high on your arms, hug the elbows in. Remember, your fingers are really important. You want to really grip the floor. Lean forward, hips are over the wrists. Bring the heels up high. Hold Bakasana. And chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Let's come into a quick child's pose. Feet together, knees apart. Reach your arms forward. So today we're actually doing Shirshasana prep. Okay, for level 1 we usually don't go up in inversion, so our legs don't really go up. We're just doing the prep, but obviously you're at home right now, so I can't see you, okay? So my eyes are closed, I can't see what you're doing. But be careful, don't fall over, don't smash the furniture. Okay, so we're gonna do the first one, Shirshasana 1, which is with the fingers interlaced, and you have it here, okay? You wanna make sure the elbows are shoulder width distance apart. So go ahead, set your fingers, place the crown of your head, and then hugging the elbows in, straighten your legs, walk your feet as close as you can, push your forearms into the floor, and bring your shoulders away from your ears. Make your neck as long as you can. Let's bring the right leg up. So some of you, if you do have a headstand practice, you can float the left foot off the floor. But do not kick, no kicking, you just float it off the floor. Good. Right leg back down, switching to the left side. Again, you can float the foot off the floor, but don't kick. bring your hips more over the point of contact with the floor, your head, and it's more in a straight line, your hips will become lighter, and that's why your feet will feel lighter, okay? So let's try that one more time, okay? Interlace your fingers, place your elbows shoulder width distance, come to the crown of your head, walk the feet in as much as you can, lengthen the neck, and push the forearms into the floor. Headstand prep, Shirshasana 1. Bring your right leg up. And some of you can float your left foot off the floor. Good, right foot down, left leg up. Maybe float the foot off the floor, making sure that your neck is nice and long, bringing your biceps up, away from the floor. Good, both feet down. And child's pose. Very good work, you guys. Okay, we're not done yet. We're gonna try tripod now. So when you do tripod headstand, there's 3 points, okay? The hands and the head. You do not want the hands and the head in one line. You want it to form a triangle, okay? So the head and then the 2 hands. That means when you put your head down, you have to walk your hands back so you can see them. And it should be pretty much a 90-degree angle with your elbows, okay? So let's try the same thing, but with the tripod hands, okay? Crown of your head. Walk the hands back so you can see them, making sure your elbows are 90 degrees. Then squeeze the leg straight. And again, shoulders go away from the floor. Make your neck nice and long. We're keeping this just 2 feet on the floor. But some of you, if you have a teddy bear, you can bend your right knee, place it on your arm, and then bend the left knee and place it on the arm. So we're actually placing both knees onto the arms in teddy bear. Yeah, feet to the floor. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you have the teddy bear down, we're gonna go a little bit further. If you don't have the teddy bear, then you can either work on that or you have the legs straight. Before we went into teddy bear, we had our legs straight. So you just work on the prep, okay? So either the prep or into teddy bear, or you can try this third thing. You go into teddy bear. So I have both knees on my arms. You hug the elbows in, and then you need to squeeze the knees into the arms as you drop your hips down. See if you can lift your head off the floor. The goal is to be in Bakasana, but if you go straight back onto your feet, that's fine as well. We're just practicing that, okay? So we try that. Place your head to the floor, hands back, tripod. So option 1 is here, stay there. Option 2, teddy bear. Option 3, we drop our hips down, hug the knees into the arms, and then see if you can lift your head off the floor. Maybe go into Bakasana. Did you guys do it? Was it okay? I wish I could see you. Okay, we're gonna try that one more time, but this time, I want you to try, we go into the tripod, then we go into Bakasana. Oh, sorry, no, erase that. We're gonna go into Bakasana first, okay? So we're gonna go into Bakasana, and then we're gonna go and put our head to the floor and come into teddy bear, okay? So set up for Bakasana. So do it with me, don't just watch. Set up for Bakasana. Go into Bakasana. Keep your feet up high, and then you're gonna bend your elbows until your head touches the floor. Go slowly, crown of the head. Okay? Stay here in teddy bear. Get a few breaths here. Then drop your hips down. Hug the legs into the arms, and that was Bakasana. So now you can go from Bakasana to teddy bear back to Bakasana. Okay? We'll try that again. From Bakasana. Remember to go slowly. Bakasana, you want to bend the elbows and slowly bring the head down. Don't knock your head out. Hug the knees in, bring the hips down, and see if you can lift your head off. Bakasana. And back down. How was that? I hope that was okay for you. Okay, open your knees, bring your feet together, and we'll go into child's pose. Come up, bring your feet together, and we'll go into Bakasana. Not Bakasana, child's pose this way, knees together, bring your arms back. And inhale, come up. So you bring your feet together, knees together, open up your heels, roll your calf muscles away from you, and sit in Virasana. If you need to sit on a block, sit on a block, but we're gonna go back into Supta Virasana so that we can get a nice thigh stretch. If you're here, don't worry, just stay there, that's fine. If you can go all the way back, then we go all the way back, reach your arms over your head and grab your elbows. Now in this pose, you have to try to soften. I know it's difficult to soften. Relax the belly. No knee issues, then bring your knees closer together. Relax your thighs, relax your belly. Reach your arms over your head and then grab the other elbow. Good, bring your hands to your feet. Use your elbows to come up. Push back, downward facing dog. Stretch your body nice and long. Stretch your knees, squeeze your knees straight. Then come to your knees, open up your legs. In Upavishta Konasana, so we have our hips on one end. You can widen your seat. Then you bring your heels to the other end of the mat. I don't want you to go too wide. From there, inhale, reach your arms up. Squeeze your knees so the back of the knees are touching the floor. Turn to your right leg. Keeping your arms by your ears, reach past your right foot. Don't touch your foot. Mo tim do nega. Mo tim do ga. Reach past your foot, and then you squeeze the left thigh down to the floor as you reach past. Inhale, come up. Turn to your left side. Same thing. Keep your arms by your ears, and then reach past your left foot. Ground the right thigh down to the floor as you reach past your foot. Don't touch your foot. Mo tim do nega ga. Good. Inhale, come up, and exhale, release. Again, inhale, hook your thumbs. Turn to your right foot again. Reach past your foot. Arms straight past the foot. Now take your left hand outside of your right foot or onto your shin. Right fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. So we're not folding over. We're just twisting. Your back should look like upward facing dog as you twist. Ground the left thigh down to the floor. Lengthening the right side of your body. Fold over. Make sure you lengthen the right side. Take your right hand and grab the inside of your left foot. Don't let that foot roll in. Keep it pointing up. And then open your elbows away from the floor so you can bring your chest forward. Good. Inhale, come back up. Turn, hook your other thumb, turn to the left foot, and reach past your foot. Don't touch your foot. Ground that thigh down and reach past. Then right hand goes outside of the left foot. Lengthen your spine and we twist. Ground the right thigh down to the floor. Lengthen the left side and fold over. Again, take the left hand inside of the left foot and then lift the elbows up away from the floor as you lengthen your spine, fold. the legs. Inhale, come up. And exhale. Again, inhale. Ground the thighs, and we're gonna come halfway down. So don't let those toes roll in. See how far down you can go without falling down. Now take your fingertips, peace fingers, and grab your big toes. Lengthen your spine and reach forward. So you can only reach all the way down if your belly button touches first. So only if your belly button touches first. No cheaters, don't relax. The feet should be pointing up and squeeze those thighs. Reach your arms forward and come up. Yeah. Reach behind your legs. Bring your knees to your chest. Round your spine. Okay, we've got 13 more minutes. Downward facing dog. I don't want to go over because the video actually cuts off after 1 hour. So I need to make sure I finish on time. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Bring your left forearm forward. And then bend your right knee. Reach behind, grab inside of your right foot. Pull your foot towards you. Bring the elbow up. And then turn your fingers forward for Ekapada Bekasana. Relax your groin to the floor. Keep your right heel right next to your right thigh, your right hip. Good, release, other side. Grab inside, pull your foot towards you, lift the elbow up, and then turn the fingers forward. Ekapada Bekasana. Draw the left shoulder forward. Square the shoulders. And you want the whole left groin to touch the floor. And release. Hands on top of each other. Forehead to your hands. Good. Bring your chin to the center. Hook your thumbs behind you. Squeeze your arms straight. Ground the toes to the floor and lift your chest up. So the stronger your tailbone is into the floor, the more grounded you are and the easier it is to lift your chest up. Send your arms back. Don't let the feet come up. And down. Look to your right side. Good. Chin back to center. Hook the other thumb on top. Squeeze the arms straight and lift your chest. Ground your tailbone down to the floor. Lift your chest more. Now lift the legs off the floor, but squeeze the legs together and knees are straight. Lift the chest, everything off the floor. And release. Look to your left side. Good, chin back to center. Dhanurasana bow pose. Grab your ankles. Keep your ground your hips to the floor, knees grounded, and lift your chest up. See if your knees can touch the floor as you lift your chest. Come up higher. And slowly down, release. Good, chin back to center. This time point your toes, grab your toes, hug your knees in, and then Mike and kick. Hug your knees in, lift your chest, everything off the floor. Top of your thighs off the floor, bottom ribs off the floor. Go a little bit higher, and release. Look to your left side. Good. Tuck your toes under. Place your hands next to your chest. Come to chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. I know I haven't gone over time because I have the clock right here. So we still have like 8 minutes. Okay, downward facing dog. Come to your knees, sit down, lie down. We're almost done. If you know me, you know that I like to do this pose towards the end. So bend your knees, place your feet to the floor. Walk your hips closer to your heels and grab your ankles. Turn your toes parallel. Lift your hips up. Walk your shoulders deeper. See if you can get a better grip on your ankles. Turn your toes in. Make the inner edges of your feet heavier. Lift the hips up. Can you relax your buttocks? But then use the back of your thighs to lift the hips up. Don't let your knees go wider than your hips. Release. Whew. Release for a second. And then bend your knees. Grab your ankles. Keep your feet parallel. Lift your hips up. Walk your shoulders deeper. Now if you have full wheel practice, reach your arms over your head. And in one move, straight arms, push. Keep your feet parallel. And then lift your hips up. So your tailbone goes up towards the ceiling. Good, slowly come down. Release your legs. Okay, most of you who take my class, you know that I like to do 3. So here we go. Bend your knees, catch your ankles, Chatushpadasana. So options, stay here, or we go into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Arms straight. Turn your toes in. Now bring your left foot into the center and reach your right leg up. Squeeze the right leg straight, arms straight. Lift your hips up. Good. Right leg down. Switch. Squeeze the left leg straight. Point your toe. Lift your hips up. Squeeze the arms straight. And bring it back down. Slowly come down. All the way down. Release your legs. Bring your feet together, right knee to your chest. Ekapada Pavamuktasana. And we switch sides. Maybe everyone's on live now that the system just cut us off before 1 hour. That's probably what happened. Okay, both knees to your chest. Dvipada Pavamuktasana. Relax your shoulders. Bring your right knee again to your chest. This time let's twist over to the left side. Open up your right arm. And then take your left hand onto your right knee. Ground your right shoulder to the floor. So both shoulders are down to the floor. Look to the right side. Roll your belly to the right. Good, back to center. Left knee to your chest. And then we twist over to the right side. Open up that left arm. We ground both shoulder blades to the floor. And roll the belly to the left. Look over to your left hand. I hope you guys had a good practice with me. Back to center. Both knees to your chest again. Let's do a happy baby. Good, both knees to your chest. Roll yourselves up and down until you're sitting. Okay, last thing. Walk, open your hips wider. And we come into Paschimottanasana, forward fold, either grabbing your toes, or you can even take the blocks and put them in front of you to give you more of a stretch, a traction. Squeezing your knees straight, lengthen your spine, and fold. Squeeze the legs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Normally I would have you go down and lie in Shavasana, but I wanted to quickly just thank you guys for joining me for this practice today. and hope that you can join me tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'll be teaching Hatha level 2, so it'll be a little bit more difficult than today. But I hope that you guys would join me. I hope that you guys enjoyed the class. Please let me know because it's nice to hear feedback. Thank you and namaste. Make sure you do your Shavasana. Bye.